Welcome to Real Civil YouTube channel. In IS 1893-2025, you might have noticed different written periods like 75 years, 175 year, 275, 475, etc. Okay, but have you ever wondered what exactly is the written period? How this how are these numbers calculated? Do earthquake really occur exactly after 475 years? In this video, I will explain the concept, calculation, meaning of return period in very simple way as per IS 1893-2025. So the first question is, what is a return period? Okay. So return period is the average time interval in which a certain level of earthquake motion is expected to be exceeded once. So it is a generally average time interval in which a certain level of earthquake ground motion is expected to be exceeded once. Okay, I will tell you the formula of a return period and its meaning. Before that, I have shown you different return periods. If you particularly see about the building, it is 4975, 2475, 975, 475. These are different return periods. Those are mentioned in 2025. Okay. So if I compare with 2016, so in 2000 IS 1893 2016, the design was based on 475 year return period. So there was only one return period, and which was considered as a design basis earthquake, DBE. But in IS 1893 2025, you can see multiple earthquake levels. So you can find frequent earthquake, you can find design basis earthquake, you can find maximum considered earthquake. So I will tell you what is the meaning of frequent earthquake, design basis earthquake, and maximum considered earthquake. Now you know design basis earthquake means it has a return period of 475 years. So how are these return periods calculated? Okay, so for that they have used the Poisson's process. Okay, so earthquake occurrence is assumed to follow a Poisson's distribution or the process, which means earthquake occur randomly and past earthquake do not control future earthquake. Okay, so the relationship is given here. So the relationship you can see, P is equal to 1 minus e raised to minus t upon t. So here you can see P is the probability of exceedance, small t is the time period in years, capital T is the return period of the earthquake. If you rearrange this equation for t, you will get the formula for the return period, that is minus t upon ln into 1 minus p. Same equation, we just rearrange that equation. I will show you one example. So as you know, design basis earthquake means what? It has 10% probability of exceedance in 50 years. So this is our P, 10% probability. 50 years is our small t. So if you use those values in this equation, as I have put here, this is small t, 50 years. This is the probability P, 10%, and remaining things are there. So if you solve, you will get t is equal to 475 years. What does it mean? It means 10% probability of exceedance of a certain ground motion in 50 years. Okay, as you know, there are different return periods for the categories of building. 475, 975, 2475, 4975 years. So I have explained you about 475 year. Now 975 years return period means 5% probability of exceedance in 50 years. Similarly, return period 2475 years means it has 2% probability of exceedance in 50 years, and 4975 years means it has 1% probability of exceedance in 50 years. Okay, so generally this is a design basis earthquake, and this is considered as a maximum considered earthquake, okay, which has 2% probability of exceedance in 50 years. So in 1893 part 5, for different categories of the building, return periods are assigned, and those are linked with the zone factor. So you can see which types of structures are there in special building. Similarly, there is another category of critical building. Return period is given, and what are the structures you can see here. Different structures are assigned under critical. Important building, they have suggested 975 return period. These are the different categories, different buildings coming under important building, and then normal building with 475 years of return period. And these are the descriptions of the buildings, those are coming under normal building. So, and those are linked with then zone factor. So this is all about return period. I hope the concept of return period is now clear. It shows the probability of exceedance in 50 years, and it has one formula. So we have made a couple of videos on IS 1893 2025 where we have covered the major updates. We have compared equivalent static method, and one example is also solved. So you can check all those videos in the description box. Okay, thank you. Please like, share, subscribe the channel. Thank you so much.